niggas out there know you told that I ain't like we legit. You think I'm pussy, catch you at that red light, milk your weed. They must knew I was gonna take it. They wanna give a nigga shit.
What's good, gang? It's your boy G the Champ. And today, if you want to react to this video, man, it's called Gen Z Might Be the First Homeless Generation. Now, you know, if you guys know me, you know I'm a part of Gen Z. And man, it's rough out here. Okay. This economy is just moving the goalposts for us, but we want to get to the video, bro.
Gen Z is about to be the first homeless generation of all time, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I just seen a statistic that said 50% of all young adults under the age of 30 is living with their parents, bro. And I know that that includes people that's going to college and things of that nature. But if you really think about it, bro, that also extends to people that's no longer in college. And let me tell you why. It's because the average life of a 20-something-year-old, like if you in your 20s, this is how things are about to go for you, bro. And if you've never heard this before, bro, I'm about to put you on game. You go to college for 4 years. You get you a degree. And honestly, it don't matter what degree. It could be a Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Sciences. It could be a STEM field. It could be a liberal arts degree. It does not matter. It doesn't matter. You get out of college. You try to hit a home run in the job market. Boom. You're hit with the reality that you can put in 100,000 applications. And it's not even that you get an interview and then you just get into. You're not even getting an interview, bro. You're not even getting an interview.
This shit is a scam, bro. That's what I always tell people. School is a scam because it's like, bro, they be making it seem like college is gonna prepare you for the real world, and then once you try to get a job, it's like, oh, you don't have any work experience. Oh, we're looking for people that have work experience. But then y'all niggas told me that to go to school, right? Y'all niggas told me to go to school after high school, go to college, get your degree. Like, I'm doing everything right, but then it's like, I have no experience, so we're not going to hire you. Well, how the hell can I get experience if y'all niggas don't want to hire me? Like, makes no sense. But anyway, let's continue.
Because you shortly realize that you are in a job market like never before. You are in a job market competing with hundreds of thousands of other kids your age, bro. Right? And then here you are trying to figure it out. Your parents is yelling at you because you live in with them. And they like, you need to get you a job. Yo, your generation is lazy.
Fuck no.
They love to say that. They love to say how lazy the young generation is. Like they didn't have a part in raising us. Like boomers didn't raise us. Gen X didn't raise us. You guys are lazy. Brother, what? But anyway, that's besides the point. You apply to like thousands and thousands of jobs. You maybe land one, possibly two interviews if you're lucky, right? And let's just be optimistic. Let's go the good route. Let's say you land a job. This job is genuinely the worst experience you have ever had. You get there,
facts.
Manager sucks, coworker sucks, but it's okay because you gotta start your career.
Niggas is toxic.
Everyone starts from the bottom somewhere, and you slowly start to realize the politics behind this. You slowly start to realize there is no movement. There is no upward movement. There is no company.
I've been saying this.
They will axe you in a heartbeat, in a second.
I'm gonna pause right there. Niggas don't give a fuck. They will literally fire you on the spot. But they don't care, right? But at the same time, they demand you to give a 2-week notice. Fuck that. That's some bullshit, huh? Fuck.
There is no movement. Is coming. No, they're going to exploit you for your resources, right? Especially nowadays because AI can do 80% of this shit. And that's what they're doing. They're axing a lot of these high-level, white-collar positions because they know that AI can just replace them and do the same thing, right? So your job is already in jeopardy. So you start to realize, like, holy, this is the worst work environment I've ever worked in, right? I can't stand these people. It's corporate, it's fake, whatever, okay? And then what ends up happening is you're like, I gotta work somewhere better. This can't be life. There's no way. I'm 20-something. There's no way they want me to work for 40 more years being this unhappy.
And doing the same bullshit. Hell
so what do? You decide to go and get a master's so that you can delay being a bum for a few more years. You get your master's. You get out of school. Job market's even worse. You thought it was going to get better. It's gotten even worse. You have your master's. You're trying to make ends meet. You'd apply to McDonald's and then you get rejected. You get rejected from McDonald's.
Can you believe this shit? Niggas is getting rejected from McDonald's, huh? How the hell is nobody hiring, bro? This is insanity, bro. Where's the money ain't flowing like it used to, bro? I remember back then, like, bro, like, getting a job back then, like, a couple years ago, was like, it wasn't that hard, bro. Like, I would quit my job knowing that I'm going to get another job, and rightfully so. Now, nigga, you can't quit your job if you don't got a backup plan. You can't, bro, because if you quit this job now, who knows when you're going to have a job, bro. You might get the next job in another 6 months. Yes, it's that bad. Especially Gen Z, because for some reason, bro, like, I don't know what it is about, like, older folks got something against us, bro, when we're just trying to do the right thing, bro.
With a master's degree, because you don't have the proper work experience. Do you see how fucked up this whole system is, bro?
Stupid,
because
bro.
What I just described, like, I just described somebody's reality. Somebody watching this video, I just described your reality, bro.
You did.
And that's the best possible outcome. At least you got a position at some point. You had your foot in the door and just realized, yo, this shit definitely just ain't worth it. The juice ain't worth the squeeze. Never has been, never will be.
Oh
Hey,
my
Jello,
God.
before we keep going, are you still using
we don't
Meta?
care, dog.
Yeah, bro, literally
We don't
every
give a
day.
fuck,
I
bro.
don't even watch the games the same without watching.
But
Right, and yet they say Gen Z is
We're not
lazy.
lazy, bro.
This generation is lazy. Young people are lazy.
we're not
That's
lazy.
just been such a blanket statement for fucking years. They were saying that when the millennials was coming up. The truth of the matter is that entry level jobs are no longer entry level, right? Because these companies do not value human beings. They don't value you.
money. That's it.
What they value is money, right? They don't want to hire new grads because they know that if they hire new grads, they're going to have to pour resources into training them. They're going to have to pour resources into getting them up to speed. They're going to have to bring them into their ecosystem. But people are very change averse.
And also, these companies are greedy because they want to pinch every penny and every dollar that they can and save as much as they can while exploiting their employees and taking damn near 700% of all the profits. It is disgusting. Like, it's disgusting, bro. Corporate America ain't shit.
They don't want to change it around. They want to keep the same people around. Right? They don't want to have to bring in somebody new. Right? They don't want to bring in new ideas because somebody might come in and say, hey, let's actually give a fuck about what we're doing rather than just trying to chase money. Right? They don't want to. They like being in their comfortable little cubicle just doing the same shit every fucking morning. So no, they're not going to hire you, bro. I'm sorry, bro. You're just not getting hired nowhere. And understand that these companies all use the same shared AI systems, bro. The ATS, it's not just one company that you got rejected from. Did you notice when you put your resume in the system, you're actually getting rejected from thousands of companies at the same time. They all use the same system and they can see that shit. And guess what? These hiring managers, right? I mean, is a hiring manager even real? That shit is like a fucking unicorn. You meet these hiring managers and they'll always come up with these scenarios and stories about you and not even knowing who you are. Gen Z is lazy. Oh, these hiring managers are genuinely in their 50s, 60s, 70s, bro. And they were living in a completely different time, extremely out of touch with reality.
Facts.
They think that, oh, well, if you just put together a good resume and give them a good fucking firm handshake, how about you handshake these motherfuckers? How about
Facts.
that? Handshake these motherfuckers.
Facts.
Because there are thousands of qualified applicants. I have applied to jobs that I am well overqualified.
Me too.
Well overqualified. Guess what I hear? We are no longer hiring for this position. It's because 90% of these jobs are just ghost jobs.
Facts.
They're not
They're not.
hiring.
It's just
Not
on
hiring.
paper to make them look
They're
good.
actively trying to cut back because these companies are struggling too. They can't pay you. These niggas is broke.
As fuck.
They not trying to pay nobody. They're not trying to pour more resources, bro. They trying to lay more people off. They cutting people
Greedy
off.
motherfuckers.
So what they do is they put out these ghost jobs to signal like, oh, we're growing as a company. They ain't doing shit. Oh, our team. Fuck your team, bro.
Fuck them niggas.
But anyways, what ends up happening is Gen Z gets all the blame, right? And this is why we really gonna be the first homeless generation, right? Because that's just, the job market is just one aspect of it, right? The economy is just one aspect of it, right? We know that the wages are not moving up with the goddamn with inflation, bro, right? We know everybody living at home. I ain't even gonna lie, my nigga. Everybody living at home, dog. You living at home, you feel bad. You feel like,
Bruh, just to pause it real quick. Like, think about it, bro. Wages hasn't changed much since 09. 09! Do you understand how pathetic that is? And these companies don't want to increase the wage because they're so fucking greedy. So everybody has to suffer. It's disgusting.
shit, probably, bro. And I get you, bro. I get you. Nobody want to be at home with their parents all the. Listen, I never thought I'd be living with my parents at age 25, but here I am. Bro. And here you are. Here we are in this shit together.
Well, I'm 25 too. Damn, almost dropped my shit. I'm 25 too, and the only reason why I'm not with my fam, is because I got kicked out of my house. Yeah. Otherwise, I would be living with them. So, yeah.
And I'm gonna get to a possible solution in a second, but I just have to say this too. I actually just saw this TikTok, and this is the third reason why Gen Z is gonna be homeless. It go job market, economy, and housing, right? So I've seen somebody on TikTok, right? Obviously, it was an older woman, probably Gen X or a boomer, and she's trying to give advice on housing to young people, right? So this is what she fucking says. Get this. This is so funny. This is so hilarious. She said, okay, this is how you can get a house and make money off of that shit. She said, get an FHA loan, right? Now, FHA loan, you're going to have lower interest rates, lower down payment. I don't really know too much about it, right? I did like some very, very light research, but I know there's always a trade-off. With anything, this is what you got to learn about life. Anything in life, if you get a loan or something like that, bro, financially, know that there's always a trade-off.
He's right.
Always. Low interest rates, you probably got some other shit going on. Like, it might be some other requirements because there's also a low credit thing too. You can do it with low credit. So they're probably extremely predatory in some way. They probably got some kind of rules, some kind of regulations, some kind of stipulations on there. I don't know, but there's nothing in life that they want to just give you for free and it's just easy. There's always some predatory shit. If it sounds too good to be true, probably is. But regardless, that aside,
Thanks.
This lady said, get an FHA loan, right? And you can put $20,000 down on a house. That's $500K. Now, that alone is out of touch because did you know that the average price of a house is like $600,000 nationwide?
Even in the hood. Oh my God. Commercials. Fuck. Skip.
I live in a very expensive state. I live in Cali. If you're not willing to get buying a house at $700,000, you're good.
Beyond
that's the median house. That's the average house. The average house is like $700,000. Probably closer to $1 million these days, brother.
Yeah, Gen Z, we're cooked, fam.
Probably closer to $1 million. And don't even talk about the area you want to live in, because that's just houses in Cali in total. You want to go live in a hood? You want to go live in a hood?
100, 200.
Bro, no, you want to go live in a hood. Yeah, I can find a house for $200,000.
Told you.
If you want to live in
I fucking told you, nigga.
you want to live in South Central LA. If you want to live on Hoover Street,
I live in Florida. I don't even.
Shit, probably that should probably even $500,000.
I don't even live in Cali. I live in Florida.
At least.
I already know, nigga.
So, but put that aside. Put that out of touchness aside, right? Because that's always what it is with these fucking boomers. That's always what it is with these fucking Gen X people, bro. Oh, you guys are late. They're always out of touch. But anyway, let's keep going, right? Let's keep going. Put $20,000 down on this $500,000 house, right? What did they say? Basically, long story short, I don't even remember the whole shit. They were encouraging people to buy 2 properties, right? It was like, oh, you and your partner, whoop-de-whoop, whatever. Anyway, they were encouraging you to get 2 different properties, rent one out, right, as an Airbnb, right, and let that pay your real mortgage, okay? That's what it boiled down to. And the reason, and see, on the surface, it sounds like a great idea, but it's also an extremely selfish idea, which would be okay. But that's exactly why we have a fucking housing crisis right now. That's why can't nobody afford shit.
Niggas steady trying
It's
to
because
scam
all
one
of the houses have that, like that exact strategy has already been done by the older generation. And that's why we have nowhere to fucking live.
Fuck.
And that's why BlackRock was able to come in and buy up all the shit and jack up the prices. Every house is a goddamn Airbnb. Every house is owned by BlackRock or whatever. One of these one of these fucking companies.
Terrible. All for money, greedy
right?
motherfuckers.
And so
special place for them.
What that means for us is that we have nowhere to live unless you are willing to put out an ungodly amount of money. An ungodly amount of money. Good God. Let's put aside the amount that a house usually is, right? Let's say that you were gonna put $20,000 down, right? Where the fuck are you gonna get $20,000 if you can't get hired?
Facts. Where?
You gonna take out a loan to take out another loan? Because basically, I mean that's what a mortgage is. You paying back this loan, right? That's why you work with the banks and shit. So you gonna take out a loan to put a down payment on?
No,
save up 20
nigga.
bands? How you gonna save up 20 bands when you ain't get a job?
Can't.
How you gonna save up 20 bands when
inflation's up too?
How, Sway?
Nigga, no.
Right. So, and I mean, there are definitely ways to do it. I'm over exaggerating a little bit. You know, save up your money, invest, right? But my point is that this shit is not as easy as these older generations make it.
They had it so easy, bro.
They trying to say we're lazy. That's just a blanket statement. That's a cover up for the fact that,
bro, back then, a house called a fucking a house cost was equivalent to a fucking new dishwasher, nigga. Like, are you kidding me? Niggas used to work at the Coca-Cola factory, working on the line, and had a house, a car, and a family. Nigga, you can't do that today. Good luck doing that. Niggas had it easy back then, bro. That's why these old heads, the older generation, they don't understand us as Gen Z because they're so stuck in the past. And I'm tired of this shit. That's why I don't even talk to old folks, because they don't know shit. They don't know nothing, bro. They stuck in their old ways.
They fucked up the economy and don't want to take accountability for it. This whole shit is just completely crooked, out of whack.
Beyond.
And the sad part about it is shit is never going back to how it was, bro. This is a new norm. This is a new reality. So as far as what we can do about this shit, I know that in the past I've said and other people have said like, oh, have a business on the side and all that type of shit, bro. At this point, my nigga, do what you can.
Facts.
What can we do? Do what you can. And it's so crazy. I brought up this before, bro, but like, they tell you when you're a kid, you could be anything you want to be.
Nigga, that's cap.
But it's no longer about what you want to be. It's no longer about what you want to be. You genuinely have to do what you can.
100.
You guys to get it. We all have to get it out the fucking mud right now.
Every single one of us.
You got to get it out the mud, bro.
We Gen Z, we got to get out the mud.
You don't have another option.
And we will.
You don't have another option, brother.
Make it happen.
Your only option is to find a way to bring in multiple streams of income, bro. It's funny because I feel like a few years ago, bro, I used to clown people that was like, oh, you know, or not clown people, but I used to look at people that were like, oh, I'm doing day trading. I'm doing my own business. Oh, I do sports. I used to think these people needed to go and get a real job. Maybe not a few years ago, like a while back, bro. Like when I was graduating high school and shit, bro. And
arrogant at the time.
You know, I realize now that that's just not the way. It's not the move. Because here's the thing.
Shout out to the
even
traders.
if you do have a real job, that shit is not cutting it. Right? Because they'll tell you, oh, go into the trades. It's so funny how like things switch up, right? Because when I was growing up, right, I know they was telling millennials like learn how to code. They was telling me like, yo, you got to go to university. You got to go to college. You have to go to college to get a degree. Now a degree means absolutely nothing. Coding doesn't mean shit because the whole
YouTube is the new college. Remember that, folks. It's a new college. It's a new degree. School is out of touch. It is outdated as fuck. If y'all niggas want to debate me in the comments right now. I'm ready, nigga. I got my ammo, nigga. I'm ready, nigga. What's up?
IT tech, you know, world is fucking cooked. I mean, it's just as cooked as every other industry now. There is no real lucrative industry really besides like blue collar and like shit that requires years and years of school and putting yourself in years and years of debt. And so then it's like, what do we do, right? Oh, get into the trades. That shit still requires experience, right? And it's like, bro, these trades that are available are genuinely just like the worst possible. Like, welding. You want me to be a blacksmith or something, bro? Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? But at the end of the day, dog, the shit is so bad that you genuinely just have to do what you can. I'm not even gonna cap to you, bro. Lie on your resume, bro. LARP on your resume.
We need a LARP, bro.
LARP in your interviews.
Fake it till you make it, nigga.
Genuinely just LARP, bro. Because what else is there to do? What else is there to do?
Points, man. Shout out to
you
bro.
Feel me? But anyway, man, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Come on.
All right, that's it for the video, bro. My advice as a Gen Z, what we need to do, make content, my nigga. These content creators are bigger than rappers. We are the new rappers. Listen, bro. Look at all these rappers going to Kai Cenat stream. They're going to the content creators. We are the ones with the motions. We are the ones with the clout. We are the ones that you know what I'm saying? Like with the sauce, fam. Make content. Upload videos on every day on YouTube. Upload reels, YouTube shorts every day. And then eventually, the more you do content, the more you're gonna like learn what works for you. And like basically, YouTube rewards consistency, right? So before, like I was just uploading videos, and boom, that one video is just like hella views, hella, traction. So just keep going, bro. I recommend y'all just make content, fam. Make content. And there's a lot of money you're making online. But that's it, bro. I'm gonna make a video about that later, but I'm out, gang. I'm gonna catch y'all later. All right. Peace.